So many people tell me, Trevor, I luckily do not have to speak for our company at a conference or an event or even at a trade show. So I'm so glad that's not part of my job. Yeah, I used to say that a lot as well. And all of a sudden, opportunity knocked and I found myself standing in front of a group of people and I bombed. Now, don't let that happen to you. I'm going to share with you in this short video how you can be ready for any speaking opportunity. It's a known fact. As you're going to do personal development and you're going to improve your skill set, doesn't matter as a sports person or a leader, you're going to get asked to speak more frequently. Now, make sure that you are ready because so many people get caught off guard. This could be even as a Formula One driver. As a junior driver, they're driving and all of a sudden they hit success and they hit pole position and win the race. What happens? Microphone, camera, action. And you see people bomb. This happens with sports people, business leaders, executives, so many people. So if you get asked to speak at a business, in front of staff, at a conference, a trade show, grab the opportunity. You know why? It's the fastest way you're going to grow your business and your exposure. So what should you do? Now, first thing is don't freak out. I see so many people freak out and go, I can't do it. They come up with all these excuses and they open up PowerPoint and they go, what should I talk about? And they start running around and asking everybody, what do you think I can talk about? Number 2, get information. I've seen over the last 20 years, people who feel informed, they feel like they're more in control. They're informed about the venue. Are they going to speak on a raised platform? How many people are going to be there? What's the seating like? Is it going to be theater style or is it cabaret style or in a U shape? Get some information. I know when I have to speak at a conference, I ask these questions a lot. Who's going to be there? How does it look like? Do I have to speak with a lectern? Is there a microphone? What type of microphones do you have? The more I feel like I know what's coming, the calmer I get as well. Now, if you know that you're going to have to use a lectern, now you can practice standing behind a lectern. You might say, Trevor, but I don't have a lectern at home. Now, if you don't have a lectern at home, use the ironing board. Put your notes down and learn to stand up and speak so you can stand still behind the lectern. Feeling informed will literally help you to be a bit more prepared. If it is a handheld microphone, hold on to a hairbrush or a spray can. I know you see this in the movies, but at least you can learn how to control and where your hand is going to be. Number 3 is the audience. People get worried about who's going to be there. Am I going to be more qualified than them? Are they smarter than me? How big is the group of people? You know the one, there's going to be 800 people and they freak out. So what you want to do is ask questions. Who's going to be there? What's the age groups? Is it going to be school kids? Is it more C-suite level executives in a company? That will determine the in-depth and the technicality of your presentation as well. Also, the seating is the executives going to sit there. Is going to be a breakout session afterwards. Asking a lot of questions about people can definitely help you to feel more in control and to gear your presentation for them. 3 things I definitely do before my presentation when it comes to my audience. I ask them about the topic I'm going to talk about. What is most important for them about that topic? For them, not for you, for them. Then, what are their top 3 biggest frustrations regarding this topic? And then number 3 is, what are the 3 things they could be most skeptical about my topic? That'll help me to guide and to adjust my presentation for my audience. Now, I'm not going to go into detail here how to write a presentation or a speech. We actually have an online video course that you can go to and scroll through all the modules. You can download it. You got lifetime access to it, where we go step by step how to craft your next speech, pitch, or presentation. Number 4 is put your presentation together. Get a PowerPoint if they say you can use PowerPoint, or write it out. Craft your presentation in such a way that it is very conversational, easy to deliver. I would say a good way is write your presentation the way you talk. Here's a shortcut, if you want to use it, is get your microphone on your phone, and there's a transcriber software, there's thousands of them. Just talk and it will transcribe what you are saying. This can help you the tedious task of typing out your presentation. Now that you've got your presentation or your speech written out or typed out, and then edit it, constantly edit. And what you want to do is try to see the time that they said that they've allocated. Maybe it's 20 minutes, then try to edit it. Is there going to be a Q&A? Yes or no? Then cut time away from that 20 minutes. If there's 5 minutes for Q&A, 15 minutes. Make sure that your presentation comes into time, but keep editing. I would say at least 10 to 15 times. Edit. What type of stories can you tell? And then what points can you connect to that story would greatly help. Good. Once you feel like, man, I've got this down pat, it flows really well, I've asked other people to listen to it, they say it looks good, great. Then we're going to go to point number 5, practice. This is the time when you're actually going to try and speak and let the presentation flow. So with number 5, what you want to do here is stand up when you're going to practice. And this will help you to feel more in control, also to control the energy that's going to flow through your body. I see a lot of people sit down and sit back and they go, okay, so they do it in their head, blah, 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 Don't do that. Stand up and do it as if it is live. Now, remember, your presentation is now well crafted. Practice it. Once you've done it at least 3 or 4 times, and you feel, okay, I'm getting the hang of this, I like what I'm doing now, then go to the next step. I know, you're gonna hate me for this. Take your phone, put the video camera on, maybe turn it around. If it distracts you, put it on a bookshelf, give 4 steps back. Think about, okay, there's gonna be 200 people in front of me or 500 people, see the people and present, speak. So if it's a lectern, put your notes down on your ironing board and stand up and speak and pretend that there's people standing there. Practice your eye contact, your presentation, how you're going to use your notes. If you're going to use PowerPoint, this is a good time. Switch on your PowerPoint, click, present until you feel, wow, that's comfortable. Record yourself at least 2 or 3 times. Then, number 6, here's what I would recommend you should do is take audio input. Could be your phone. I use my phone sometimes, and I press record just on the audio. While I'm talking, I'm recording the audio of my speech now. I know my speech is almost like set in stone, and I speak and tell the whole speech. Then, before I go onto the platform, what I do is I listen to that speech. This could be that I'm crafted my presentation a week before the day. So while I'm flying there to Melbourne or Adelaide or New Zealand, then I'm listening on the plane to my presentation or my speech that I'm going to give. Oh yeah, I remember that story. Oh, that's how it fits in. Perfect. So I listen to it 2 or 3 times. Perfect. So I feel empowered. Number 7, on the day, please show up a bit early. Make sure you walk around on the platform. If you're going to speak in front of people, do a sound check. How important is that? Mic yourself up. Check, 1, 2, 3, how you speak, walk around. Recently, I came back from a business conference, and how terrible was the stage? It was squeaking. The guy was pretty big guy, muscly, and he was talking, and every time he stepped, you could hear, and it threw him because he couldn't step left, right, or center. And he's a guy who's very passionate and animated. I could see, I was sitting in the front row, this guy felt uncomfortable because the squeakiness of the stage. You know, if you showed up an hour before the time and you walk the stage, you go, man, this thing is really squeaky. Can we throw down a carpet here or do something about it? Then you could resolve a couple of the issues. This is the same with microphones. Where should you walk on a stage? Maybe there's feedback microphones, so it's gonna go, when you go close to the left, avoid that area. Also map out, I'm gonna walk up to this line, walk up to that line. That's things that I do. Is there tripping hazards, cables, or anything on the stage so I'm aware of? If it's PowerPoint, I wanna make sure I click and as it's showing up. If you're gonna use audio, videos, oh my goodness, make sure you can click and it's gonna play and there's enough volume. Then lastly, what I would say is go and relax a bit. Don't get too stressed out that hour or 20 minutes before the presentation. Do a couple of breathing exercises and very important, take control of your mind. Tell yourself, I am prepared. I am prepared. I know what's coming. My PowerPoint is working. Because in this moment, your brain wants to tell you, you're not ready. There's going to be so many people. You're going to make a mistake. Everybody's watching you. They're going to blog about you. Don't listen to that negative voice. If you know that you are prepared and you are ready, overwrite it with facts. I know I'm ready. I know what I'm going to talk about. I know my slides. And what I would do then is listen to my opening first 90 seconds so that I can start with impact, and I would learn the closing off by heart. How do I going to close with impact? Hey, I hope this is going to help you with your upcoming speech, pitch, or presentation. If the opportunity knocks, be ready, people. You know what? We've got some more free content on our website. You can head to trevorambrose.com. We also have online video courses that you can check at the top. There's a red button. Click on it, where we're going to help you in speaking, pitching, sales, and also in mindset. And there's some other great courses that's coming in the near future. Plus, you can follow us on our social media platforms where you will see more of these videos, and like and subscribe and comment below. We'll always love to hear from you.